At the top of the tower, we find Nathaniel Mansfield, surrounded by the whirring of manhacks, thankfully his allies. But there is also another whirring. Automated defense platforms that roll back and forth, seeking out intruders. And there certainly are some treasures up here. Treasures that Nathaniel found in the last. A laser rifle, a laser pistol, and a plasma weapon of some kind. The latter of which he hopes to use to melt his way into that auto dock. But he's lacking power in the form of a heavy battery, and he's holding on to a hope that this top level might still yet have more to provide. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Raikon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead and to our short survival series, where we're going to continue exploring this top level as cautiously as we can. Really, this is the last room for us to have a proper good look at. There is no way up, there is no way out, so we need to hope that we can come across something in here. Now, we are aware of platforms that are rolling around in here. We know that there is one up here, and we are relatively sure that there is still one up here as well. We chucked a glow stick in the last over in this direction. There could also be one down here currently, or that could just be the echoes of the one that we're hearing from this corner. Quite possibly. We could turn on our light momentarily, but we know that that can lead to us getting shot. So I'm not really fully on board with their plan. What if it's just a flash? Oh yeah. Okay. Down there. So the top is currently safe. Turn that off again. And I really want these manhacks just to stay a little bit further away from us. The manhack dies. The manhack is destroyed. The weapons platform continues to roll on. Okay. All right. Did you have anything? Did you? Let's have a look. No. No, you didn't. The security guard doesn't have anything for us. Okay, so we might actually be able to get into this corner then. Not that I think that there's anything, super great or grand waiting there for us. Let's keep moving. And let's maybe close this door now. I mean, there could still be a Talon platform right here and one there. That's entirely possible. We'll just continue down this way for the moment, close that behind us. We know that this area here is safe, but of course we do have that one that was rolling around on the other side. So we'll pop that door open first, we'll peek, it's still there. Okay, and here's the thing, I think it's been seeing the undead outside and it's been shooting at them. We can see lots of ammo casings, lots of ammo shells on the ground. There is a chance that it is just completely out of ammunition, for all we know. But that might not be the case. Yeah, I also don't think we're going to be able to shoot out this light. Even if we could, I don't think it would help us all that much. I honestly think the best thing that we could probably do is just try and make a break for these racks over here. Yeah. Oh, we're not wielding anything at the moment, are we? No. Let's go back to the AR-15 real quick. And yeah, we just don't have a shot here. And it's because we are just not a good shot. We're not good with rifles. Our marksmanship skill just isn't high enough. I'm hoping it's going to be distracted enough that we're going to be able to run through here. It hasn't seen us. There's two of them. There's two of them up there. Yikes. Okay, that's not great. But theoretically, we should be able to move around here without being seen. What do we got? What do we got? Liquid ammonia, a ring stand. It's not really worth risking our life over. They can see us from there. Okay. Are they going to make their way on over towards us? Not necessarily. Are they two different ones? There might actually be four of them up here. That's possible. Okay, there's a science ID card there. I'm going to try and make my way back here. Peek down here for a second. Okay, there is one up there, and it can't see us from that distance. Okay. Do we have any more of a shot? Kind of. It's a little bit better than what we had. I'm tempted to just see. Okay, a good hit, 42 damage. Now, I wonder if we could get this thing to explode. We certainly have the ammunition to take a chance here. I want a precise shot, thanks. We hear whump, so I think we missed. It is dripping mechanical fluid, so it's kind of bleeding at the moment, but I don't think it's bleeding out fully. Another hit, not quite as good as the last, but still enough to do some damage. Can we do enough? And is any of this actually going to help us? Hard to tell, but we killed one. And theoretically, we should be able to get additional ammunition from that. So, yeah, okay, this can work. We just need an angle on that one up there. Or alternatively, we head down here, we take a step up, and we see if we can take a shot at you. Precise? Okay, that one went over. If we take a step forwards, I think we're still okay here. Get ready to take another shot. Precise. Another miss. Let's try again. Oh, ammunition is needed. No, we have ammunition. I might have just tried to do an accidental reload. That could be it. Can we step to here? Yeah, maybe. The chances to hit are higher. And that's good. Actually increasing our marksmanship skill at the same time. Very nice. And all the dead that are out there, they're keeping them occupied. 40 damage. That's so much better. Okay. That was a miss. You can't hit everyone. There we go. Collapses to the ground. Excellent. Very, very good. Now that one over there, what's the best angle for us to hit that? Can we go any further forwards? I don't want to risk it. If we can hit it from here, I'd like to try and go with that. We might have a bit of trouble doing that though. One more step forwards. Seems to be okay. As long as it doesn't come too far over towards the left, I think we should be okay. But we are struggling to hit these shots. Still, come on. Okay, well, what if we just go over this way first? Grab that card, take a step on. Okay, it has seen us now. We need to smash that light and use this darkness. Now this is proper darkness all the way along here. So our chances of avoiding it are higher. Okay, we can see it around the corner now. I don't think we have time to wait to get a precise shot, but I'm not sure where it's going just yet. We're hearing whirring. It's making its way on over towards us. I don't think it can see us. Oh, we didn't have the angle to shoot. It is coming this way. That's good enough, and that is a good hit. We just need another one of those. A regular aim should be enough to do it. Come on, we're nearly there. Good. And that got our rifle skill up as well. It's nearly dead. Just a small ding should be enough to take it out. And it is. Oh boy, we were lucky with that. Okay, moving on over towards its corpse here. Broken CQ bot. It might not have actually had any ammunition because it hasn't left any behind. Unless if we take the bot apart, we're able to get something from that. Can't see the craft. We're not going to be able to tell what we'd get even if we do take it apart. Okay, let's carry on for a moment. It's the glass shards. Prototype. DARPA 713. Authorized pilots only. Oh boy. Oh boy. X03 Spectre Recon Mech. The Boeing Daewoo Recon Mechanical Exoskeleton Suit. A recent acquisition by the US military. It was designed to be used in a scout recon sniper role due to its mobility, integrated laser sniper rifle, and suite of optics for target designation and battlefield awareness. It was not deployed before the Cataclysm hit, though there are a few prototypes in the field. You may be able to hack it to accept you as its pilot. Like all mech suits, it can act as a UPS from its large battery. Okay, I mean that's fantastic. It's much faster than us, so we'd need to hack it. It's currently ignoring us. Yeah, and I think that's the kind of thing where we'd need to hack it before we try to do anything. And we're not good at hacking. Not yet. Okay, we can see a manhack. That's a friendly manhack, yeah? Yes, it is. Indeed it is. Okay. All right, let's just head back down and around. I'll close that door just for a moment. What do we have here? Basic laboratory analysis kit. It has analysis quality to it, and it takes medium batteries. Okay, just trying to see what we had access to. There's a purifier here, and a flask. Test tube rack, okay. Let's continue to make our way up here. All right, we already checked all of that. It sounds like we might still have one machine up the top there. I'm gonna take those bandages. The barrette we're not gonna need. Liquid ammonia, huh? Okay. I'd love to be able to take out that glass there, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's just cautiously make our way back here and just see what we can hear. If I can make it over towards that light, that would be great. Run, 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 run. Okay. I really want to get to that light. We're hearing so much activity there, though. We're occasionally seeing It's kind of heading this way. So that's not the worst case scenario. It's shooting at the others right now. So as long as they don't go and fly in front of us, we should be able to get a precise strike here. Yep, good hit. Dinged it. Proper good ding. Let's make our way back, and I really hope that they fly out to attack it. It looks like they're heading in towards it now. Okay, all three of them are. And I really don't think that they're going to be able to get through. They can try. Oh, great, the other one's here. Okay, well, we've got a good shot here, so we're going to take it. Nice. It dies. We're going to stay in the shadows here. We've got 8 shots left. I want to try and take down this one. And we just need to really hope that it's just going to stay busy. And hey, the manhack actually kind of got to it. That's precise enough. Very nice. Oh, well, it could be better. Only a grazing hit. Give me a precise strike, please. That's much better. 30 damage. One more of those. Damn. Just dinged off. 5 shots remaining. We shoot again. Much better with 30 damage. It's nearly dead, but it is heading in our direction. We're not going to be able to get a full, precise shot here. Careful might just have to do. And it does. It bloody does. Good stuff. Okay, we hear blam from the northeast. Oh, just straight up from the north. So there is yet another one up there. Okay, well, if there is ammunition, and there is, good. Let's head back and let's get this reloaded. Okay, how reloaded is that? It's very reloaded. Wonderful. That's exactly what we need. That, not so much. Is it going to start to make its way down here? A little hard to tell, really. It's been kind of bopping backwards and forwards. Precise? Let's see if we can get it. Only just as it starts to go around the corner. So that is a bit of a problem. If we can get up and destroy this light, though, we will be good. There we are. That's it. Let's close this door as well. We don't want any other unwelcomed guests. We just needed to pop around the corner for a moment here. Long enough for us to get a shot, and then we're golden. Come on. We'll just wait here. Let's put safe mode on, because then when it reappears, there we go, we can just get ready to take this shot. Well, I think even if we steady up now, I mean, like, that's still pretty good when it's there. Okay, here we go. Just stay out here for a moment, thank you. Decent. 34 damage. Okay. It's heading... No, it's not heading towards us. Still focusing on the dead outside. I like it. One more decent shot should do it. There we go. Okay. Is that all? Maybe. Hard to know. Let's go and reload this. Take the stuff off the floor. And we'll pick up the rest. Oh boy. And let's just peek around that corner. We're good. We are good. Okay, just some casings. More ammunition. Wonderful. We'll be taking that. And is there actually anything of value up here at all, other than these broken bots? No. Seemingly no. Some liquid ammonia. That's about it. What could possibly be in here, in this tank? What could they be protecting? Let's have a look. PE012 storage. Okay. A large standing tank. Yeah, we're not going to easily be able to get those open, and this is an active thing. It's ignoring us right now. I don't know how long it would do that for. I don't even know if we'd be able to pilot this. The hacking skill necessary that we would need to operate it. I'm also just terrified it would just blow our head off the second that we open this door, or even try to, because yet again, all of this hacking is just so far beyond us. Okay, what I want to try and confirm is whether or not we have any other Talon platforms still active. We're going to turn this on, peek around the corner. There's 3, just casually 3 of them hanging out in that room. Okay, so that's not good. We don't necessarily have to go down into that room though, do we? No, we do not. Let's just go here for a moment. The glow stick's right there, so we'll try and be a little bit more cautious with how we do this. Peek out, okay. All right, this room is now clear, unless there's one in the far corner. Let's see. No, we're good. Oh boy, okay. Was there anything else up here that we wanted to try and utilize? No, not really. We had everything else. Yeah. I am tempted to have a quick look at the printout, just to see what we can find on that. wow, some stuff getting pretty broken up. It's about making plutonium fuel cells. We need 12 intelligence to be able to fully understand it. We don't need to with our DM perk. And this is a barracks. I mean, we could try and hack it. I mean, yeah, we really could. Because at this stage, if we get shocked, I'm okay with a little bit of shocking. We can handle shocking. Let's try. Yep. Whole body is shocked. The chances of us succeeding are so slim. And there's no way out. There's no way out up here. The only way out is blocked right now. Yeah. Okay. If we are to try and get out of here, because we can't live in this space forever. We can't live indefinitely. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work out for us. We still want to get into the autodock, and I do think that the plasma might be able to do that, either melting the door or melting the glass. But something else that we could use, or attempt to use, is a homewrecker. Now, I figured we were going to need something to kind of seal this all together. A homewrecker, as we can see, is essentially a long piece of wood with several chunks of steel firmly tied to it, which gives us a bash of 35. Maybe enough to break through reinforced glass. For this though, we would need 8 long strings, 4 chunks of steel, we already have that, and a plank. That's all doable. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take all of this stuff to our little setup up here, and then we're going to try and see if we can track down the strings necessary to put that together. And we know that we're going to be able to get them mostly from the living quarters, from the curtains. So let's shuffle everything, including the laser weapons and everything else that we've got so far over here. We've got more than enough steel, so yeah, it really is just some long strings. And we can get some of those back. If we have a look at our noise-cancelling headgear, we get 2 strings from that. Let's take that apart. And we're also going to have a look at our bandages and see if we need to reapply them. Yeah, it looks like we do. And we might want to do some disinfectant as well. Okay, so off to the living quarters to see if we can track down some extra string. Oh, and that's the other way, not up here. We're going down to get to that stuff. And we shall tear those curtains down. You know what, we probably want to take the sheets as well, because we could always look at trying to fashion them into long strings if we need to. So at the moment we have 4 long strings. We should be able to get some more by taking the sheets apart and then kind of weaving all of that together. We can do that comfortably over here. So we'll break one down, get some cotton sheets, break the sheets down into patches, the patches into scraps, and finally the scraps into threads. And those threads then we're going to be able to turn into strings, well, short strings, and then eventually long strings. And now we're starting the process of just breaking everything down. So our little spot is actually going to be over here so that we have some light source. It's kind of late at the moment. Been dragging along a broken lab defense spot. We're going to continue working just as soon as we have a little bite to eat. Well, we're going to stop working on all of that for a moment, and we're going to go and have a proper sleep. It is 11:30. We don't have our noise-cancelling headgear, so it might be a little loud, but I think if we go all the way over here, we might stand a bit of a chance of having a rest, or alternatively, all the way down to the bottom one. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Bring that blanket up here, and Nathaniel, try and get some shut-eye. Oh, and would you look at that? We've awoken at 3:30 to noise. No surprises there. It's pickle time. Munch down on those 2, and we're going to get back to work, stripping apart those scraps, trying to get some threads, and hoping that that's going to be enough to put together this wrecker. Well, we're now very weary after spending the day stripping down all these cotton patches and scraps of cotton into thread, so that we might be able to put together, let's say, some not strong strings is what we're after. And ideally 6 strings, which give us 1 long string. We're close. This takes 48 minutes to do anyway. We are going to try and have something to drink, a little bit to eat, a little bit more to drink. We're going to have to pay those vending machines a visit before too long, but we're also just going to check in on our bandages. And yeah, that leg just needs to be seen to again. It's taking a little bit longer than the other things to heal. We're already tired, and because we're weary, we're just gonna go back to sleep. Try and rest and hope that all those noises don't keep us up. Ideally. Oh, but light might be keeping us up now. If we're tired enough, we won't care. We could always just make a blindfold if we really, really want to. Or, we just don't have to sleep in a bed. Oh, we do manage to fall asleep though. There we are. Oh, and I just realized something. We've just woken up. I think I did neglect to see whether or not we had any strings from here. So any long strings. Probably should have checked that. Probably should have checked that first, huh? Yeah. Long strings. Now, there should be at least one other around here. Oh, there we go. And here as well. Excellent. That means that we might have enough. No way. We got 10 now. Okay, well, all that little bit of extra work we were doing there, it gave us recovery time, if nothing else. So we'll look at it that way, hey? Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure our little workshop is one level up from here. Indeed it is. Okay, so that's where all of our steel is and everything else. So we'll pop along there, and we are going to put this home wrecker together in the hopes that, well, it saves us. Home. What are we missing? Oh, okay, a plank or a stick. Well, we can certainly get those, can't we? Let's just drag a chair out here, actually, and see if that's going to work for us. It's going to be a chair or a table that will help us do that. Simple furniture. Oh, that's to just do a basic disassembly. And then let's see. Wood sawing to properly take you apart. Okay, well, in that case, let's go for this. Bam, there we go. Planks aplenty. And we'll just bring them over to the table. Okay. Home wrecker, please. Yeah, there we go. 6 minutes and 26 seconds to put this thing together. With all that steel strapped to the top of it, we now have maybe a way to make this work. We will just sort our inventory a little bit here. There we are. Get rid of that. And we want to wield the home wrecker. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there is a chance that this might work for us. We needed something that had a bit of extra bash capability to it, and this might have what it takes. Are we going to set off all alarms and stuff like that by trying this? I don't know. Our strength is as good as it's going to get right now. Okay. I mean, like, that looks promising, right? The home wrecker is damaged by the force of the blow. It's not saying we're not damaging it. Our breath gives out. Okay. Home wrecker, let's have a look at you. If I wanted to try and repair you, what would I use? It needs a freaking welding kit or a miscellaneous repair kit. Yeah, thing is, we could always take it apart, put it back together again. If it does fall fully apart, yeah, we might lose a few things. We've lost a few points of bash from this, but I think we're still in a good position here. Let's try again. Back at it. Come on. As you can see, we slammed into it 13 times there before our breath finally gave out. The only other thing that I could think of doing is just removing our pack, just so that we're a little bit more lightweight, won't tire us that quickly, and we'll actually take off our motorcycle helmet as well, just so we can breathe a little easier while we're doing this. Okay, start swinging. Maybe take some form of stimulant. Oh, we damaged it again. Damn, it's only 28 now. Our breath has given out. Our strength, low. You see the strength pops back up again though. We don't seem to be damaging the reinforced glass. Crap. Okay, so we need to try and take the home wrecker apart and bring it back together again. Okay, so what did we get out of that? 3 long strings is all we got back from that. It's not great. Yeah, we've only got 5 now. So that did 35. How much was the fire axe doing? Not as much. Man, I was really hoping that was going to be it. Let's eat some damn peanut butter. Man, that's just frustrating. Well, let's get that pack back on. Grab the pieces, put on that motorcycle helmet as well. We can actually probably raise the visor up now though. Man, very, very, very frustrating. Let's drink that dark cola that's there. We can't just slam into it. No, it's reinforced glass. We need to have a high enough bash. And honestly, I think that is the best thing that we can make, bash-wise. Like, if we have a look at bashing tools, 16, 12, 16, 22 for the barbed wire back, 35, 30 for the pipe staff. Actually, you know what? We can put together a pipe staff because we've got all those pipes upstairs, pipe fittings, and it's pretty easy for us to put together. I think that's what we do. We put together a pipe staff, It's not going to do quite as much, but it might still do just enough for all we know. Pipe staff. Yep. I mean, there's pipe mace as well. It's not quite as good, but yeah, pipe staff. Easy for us to make, which means it'll be easy for us to make again, should we need to. Let's get this thing. We're heading back down. Now, I am tempted. What have we got? Prescription stimulant. Yeah, I mean, surely that'll help, right? Boost us up a little bit, make us feel ready and rearing. We're gonna go and drop those things again. The helmet, the assault pack, and we're gonna start to crack this thing if we can. Oh my god, we did it! Just as our breath gives out. This unit is broken. Please call it a 10. Okay, well, no, that's from someone else. That's from someone else. It's from something else. Drop the pipe staff. We are in. We are in. Okay, potassium iodide tablets in here. Okay, we still have some anesthesia. And there's some here as well? There is. Okay. Oh boy. Will this work? Warning. Operator missing. Using the autodock without an operator can lead to serious injuries or death. By continuing with the operation, you accept the risks and acknowledge that you will not take any legal action against this facility in the case of an accident. Yup. Okay, so, choose installed bionic to uninstall. Yes! Yes! Whoa, okay. Well, let's not get too excited. We don't know if it's going to work yet or not. So, the biggest thing, the most important thing for us to get rid of is the leaky bionic. Cross your fingers with me here. Let's try. 81% chance of severe damage to all body parts. Continue anyways. No. Okay. 81%. Is that based upon our medical skill? Because here's the thing. We do have that medical book. We can get our healthcare better. 81% chance that's not a good chance. That is not even close to a good chance. Let's wait a while, catch our breath. Okay, how do we improve our skill from where it is? Practicing? Well, that's only going to give us proficiency. It's not going to get our healthcare above 3, which it already is. We don't have anything else that we can practice here that will increase our healthcare. So there might be things that we can craft that could help us with that. So if we go to primary skill, and if we search for health, okay. So is there anything here that requires 3 healthcare to make? Banishing advanced, which we can still do, it'll only get us up to 3. Okay, but putting together an anesthesia kit, that does give us some skill. 3-liter glass jar, 2 cotton patches. That's the only thing that we can make that would potentially increase our healthcare. I can't remember what we needed to be able to read that book in the first place, but I think trying to sort that's the way to do it. We could also just take apart the anesthesia kit and that might actually give us everything we need. The one that's here. Because we can put R1 in there. R1 has more. Yeah, it's got a lot more anesthesia. So the anesthetic that's in there, I imagine we might be able to put it into something else. Can we unload it? Yeah, it looks like we can. I trust that we have a container that can hold that. Maybe? There's still a lot left over. Okay, there we go. We got it into the bottles there. Let's grab that kit from there, bring out into the light. We'll drop it on the ground for now, and we'll see if we can disassemble that. Okay, looks like we can try. We'll take it apart. We got all the parts back. Seemingly got all the parts back. Now, having a look again, healthcare, 27%. Let's have a look at putting this thing together. Anesthesia kit, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Put it together, don't screw up, we craft it from memory. And how much did that help us? 33. We are learning. Okay, so we're just going to go through this process of putting it together and taking it apart again, just to see how much we're actually going to be able to learn. Taking it apart doesn't teach us anything, it's the crafting that does. And while it's only little, like 3%, we are still learning. Okay, well, I think I'm going to be doing this for a little bit. I wouldn't mind having a look at that book to try and see if we could figure out when we could start learning from it. But I think we're still a little ways off. 40% on the healthcare. Well, if we can get at least 1 level in healthcare, we'll be able to tell if the percentage goes down, because it was 81% chance of us really screwing up the operation. We'll find out. It looks like we're going to have to take our activity elsewhere because we are losing light. So why not? Let's head up back and I'll check that book along the way. Healthcare 5 to understand the advanced emergency care. So yeah, that's a ways off for us, I think. So back over here we go, taking stuff apart and putting it back together again. Oh, and another thing to consider, our focus is abysmal right now, so that's also going to be making it very, very hard for us to learn from this process. So maybe we just want to go and try and sleep. Yeah, let's go for that option. Well, it is the evening. We're awake, we're aware, and we're thirsty. So we're going to have to pay a vending machine, or something like one, a visit. Or just get lucky with these fridges. Yeah, that works better. I got a feeling we have to be close now. We've been at this for a while, and we must be right on the edge of being able to get this skill up. Well, I'm going to have to check now, aren't I? Oh, 98, of course, the time that I check, we're just about to get it up. One more? Yes, there it is, hidden amongst everything else. We've gotten a healthcare score up to 4. Oh, okay. Now, before we go and check, I want to see if there's anything else that we can do to increase it after the fact here. Ah, yes, a blood draw kit. We just need a syringe and some small plastic bottles. I'm sure that there's a syringe here somewhere, and no doubt we'll be able to put it together, take it apart again. But hopefully our chances have increased, because if they haven't, then there is no point in us trying to increase this. Yeah, well, let's make our way downstairs, and we'll find out if this is actually going to work for us. So we are going to need to put our anesthesia kit, like the actual one. There we go. Put that into the machine. And okay, let's see. Uninstall. Leaky bionic. 83. I feel like that's the same percentage chance. Now, here's the thing. Does it still remove it? Or does it just do the damage and not remove it? Maybe we start with something that's smaller, because that's a possibility as well. Itchy metal thing, 66% chance? Okay, sure. Visual disruptor, 85% chance. I mean, it's in our freaking eyeballs, so yeah. The endocrine innervator, oh, that's an 89. And what was that innervator doing for us again? Oh, it just makes us think that we're fatiguing and we'll tire faster. Ah, right. We might just have to roll the dice on this because, yeah, no increase there. And that's our practical and theoretical knowledge at 4. Sometimes you have to go like a little bit further for it to actually recognize it, but yeah, I don't think that we have any syringes just hanging out, and we can't make one in our current state. I think we're just gonna have to go for this. Yeah, I mean, if it still removes it, then that's okay. We will take the injury. I just hope it does still remove it and it doesn't just fail and stay in there. It could damage our other bionics as well, you know? Bionic short circuit, we didn't have a look at that, did we? It's also 83%. Of course it is. Of course it is. Leaky bionic. Nathaniel closes his eyes, his hand resting on the keyboard, ready to hit enter, to start the process. It's dark in here, and maybe it's better that way. Not being able to see what the machine is doing to his body, we say yes, and he's asleep. Okay. It's meticulously cutting open his torso. Our torso is severely damaged. Removal is a failure. Come on. It's moving erratically through the rest of its program, not actually stitching up our wounds. Blurry-eyed and half asleep, you consider why you're doing this to yourself. The auto dog jerks back into its resting position after failing the operation. We wake up. We wake up cold and with a failed operation. I don't know how damaged it made us, how much it damaged our torso. I also don't know if it used any anesthesia. Like, I think it did, but yeah, I can't be certain. Well, let's eat some pounded candy sticks and some peanut butter, because we can. And we need to consider if we are willing to try and do something like that again. Leaky bionic. The chance is less. Wait, the chance is less. Did we get skill from that? No. Did we get proficiency with using, maybe, proficiencies? Wound kit, we already had that. Is the machine learning? Because there ain't nothing here that would lead me to believe, unless it was devices or applied science, nothing. Like, I don't think anything's gone up recently. Let's just go back and have a look through all of this here. I don't see anything, except that maybe it does get better. Oh boy, okay, alright, well, we are going to bandage up our torso and disinfect it. I don't think we're going to be able to sleep and recover our torso. It might also be that the fact that our torso is damaged that it's easier. I wonder if we can get a chance to know how much it would screw us up if we were to treat our wounds. Can we do a blood analysis? Hallucinations. Yeah, of course. Yes, we are. Radiation levels? Can you tell us that? Perfectly fine. Treat wounds. You don't have any wounds that need treatment. That's fair. Would this kill us if we attempted to do it again? I don't know. 70% chance is better. 80... What? Did I click on something different? No, I definitely didn't. So how did the percentage chance change? What has changed here? Is it our perception? Maybe. It could be. We have to wait until these hallucinations pass because it could be tied to perception more than anything. Yeah, if we turn the lights on, does that help? Well, let's just try and wait out these hallucinations and see. We'll wait for half an hour here. Okay, we're perceptive yet again. We'll turn on the light and let's see. 70%. Okay, if we turn the light off, 70%. It's either our dexterity or our perception or intelligence. It's something there. But 70% is much better. We try. Yes. Cross your fingers. We hope. Our torso is healing. That's something. It successfully removes it. Your parts are jiggled back into their familiar places. The leaky bionic is gone. It is gone. Out of our body. We reawake. It doesn't seem to be taking the anesthesia the same way as I thought it would. Blurry-eyed and half asleep, we reawake. I mean, like, we don't want to go under too many times here, but Nathaniel, you freaking did it. It's gone. Everything else, that's all just like, they're bad bionics for sure, but the leaky bionic was what was going to kill him. That awful lifestyle feel he's got, that should start getting better. Exercise, vitamins, sleep, and not ingesting poison will increase this over time. Well, he's certainly had a little bit of sleep, and he's had a fair amount of exercise over the last few days, so I think we'll start to see that, changing somewhat. But that is absolutely massive. I'm intrigued. I don't want to risk, a really bad time. Bionic short circuit is pretty bad. The pixelation, that's okay. The enervator, that's also okay. That's livable. Motor control overstimulator, that's an 80%. That's a tough one. The short circuit though, we could try that. And that, Legionnaires, is where we shall be leaving things for today, as the autodoc whirs and slices and dices Nathaniel. And unfortunately, for Nathaniel, the operation is a failure. Blurry-eyed and half asleep, he awakens, his torso damaged, his arms and legs not looking so hot either. But the thing that was killing him is gone. That's the main thing. And he could stay in here forever, well, until he starves, or becomes mad, like the other bionicle people, just to wall over. No, he needs to get out of here. And there is only one way out now. With that metal pipe, he can get it. He needs to shatter glass, and he needs to make it to the outside. There are buildings close. He may be able to reach the rooftops and then find his way to freedom. With that, Nathaniel would be a survivor, but that's still a ways off, and we'll be exploring that in the next. For now, I'd like to ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Raikon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.